Good evening. You are watching News at 8, live from Wisdomia Television. My name is Aromi Olaide. Here are the news headlines. Reps plans to review NEMA activities. Israeli forces nabs Al-Shifa Hospital Director. Waec rewards students with best Wassce results. The House of Representatives has called on its Committee on Emergency and Disaster Preparedness to review activities of the National Emergency Management Agency to ascertain the extent of conformity of its mandate. It also mandated the same committee to evaluate NEMA's disaster response capabilities in terms of personnel competencies and response management infrastructures. The resolutions of the House followed the adoption of a motion on a need to strengthen the National Emergency Management Agency to enhance speedy response to emergencies and disaster occurrences in Nigeria, brought before the House by Philip Agbeche of APC Benue State. Agbeche, while leading the debate, noted that NEMA was established to manage disasters in Nigeria. He stated that the Act mandates the agency to coordinate and facilitate the provision of resources for disaster containment activities in response to distress calls. While adopting the motion, the House further mandated the Committee on Emergency and Disaster Preparedness to provide recommendations on how to improve the agency's efficiency and effectiveness and report back within 4 weeks for further legislative action. The director of Al-Shifa Hospital in Gaza City has been arrested by Israeli forces along with several other medical personnel. According to a chief of the department at the hospital, Khalid Abu Samra, he said Dr. Mohammed Abu Samia was arrested along with several other senior doctors. Israeli forces alleged that Gaza's biggest hospital was used as a command center by Hamas before it was occupied without providing evidence. Brutal scenes unfolded at the hospital this month with Israeli forces besieging and raiding the medical complex. Snipers spent days to move from one medical building to the other, prompting international outcries. Al-Shifa is seen as a nerve center for the Gaza government's administrative bodies. Health Ministry officials have held news conferences surrounded by bodies, and the government's media ministry has operated out of the hospital. The West African Examination Council and Vertebral Limited have rewarded Oyediro Akinloye, who emerged as overall best student in the 2022 Wassce examination with a cash prize of 500,000 naira. 3 others, Spain Margaret, Ede Obala, and Ingbemele Amarachi, were also rewarded. The cash awards were presented to the students at the 61st annual meeting of the Nigerian National Council of the West Africa Examinations Council, held at the Third Conference Center, Lafia, Nasarawa State. The head brand and communications for Vertebral Limited, Benny Yoa, disclosed this in a statement made available on Wednesday. According to Yoa, the award was organized to recognize the important role of education as a catalyst for societal progress and as part of the firm's commitment to celebrating academic achievements. Here are the news headlines once again. Reps plans to review NEMA activities. Israeli forces nabs Al-Shifa Hospital Director. Waec rewards students with best Wassce results. And that will be all for this evening. Thank you for staying tuned. I am Aromi Olaide. Have a good night.